Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last episode, we took the space over Edda that we haven't invaded quite yet, we're about to, after doing some defenses on some other territory that the New Republic decided they wanted. So let's move you over there so that we don't have any funny ideas out of the New Republic while we're sitting here. But I also think it's going to be possible for us to move in on Nauhuda. Because we have some ground forces over with Thrawn here. We actually have some pretty reasonable ground forces with Thrawn. And Nauhuda is the only shipyard in this kind of hut spacey area for the New Republic right now. So I think it'd be a missed opportunity to not take advantage of that right now. And Bimisari is... Oh, they went back to it. Oh, there you are. Let's just... Okay. I think we can hold that. It's those tanks plus whatever the initial landing company was, so probably extra infantry. We'll see in a second.
Brigade standing by. Reporting. Ready for recon.
And they aren't going to have any orbital support on this.
Ready.
So if we grab the field bases, then I'm pretty confident we can hold.
Almost there.
Just in case we're going to put some other turrets up, but
Advancing.
I think we'll be okay.
Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
You can get up to those.
Reporting in.
We stand right in the middle there, we can have a turret and a field base all at the same time. So that is military field base, I think, and AV turret.
Scout trooper active.
Form up.
Do the same thing there. Where are they gonna have some infantry? Oh, that's not infantry, you're a tank.
Scouting area.
You're infantry.
Targeting rebels. Right away. Moving out. Engaging rebel forces.
Okay, you need to get over there. You need to get over there. You are anti-vehicle. You are a military field base.
Ready. Affirmative. Charge.
That
Moving to secondary position.
isn't gonna build. Okay, let's try to get over there.
Reporting.
Our stormtroopers are gonna have to handle their infantry. Over. You guys deploy, not deploy. Take cover. I mean, it's. I think these are the last two of the T2Bs. Okay, let's try to get this field base now.
Moving to that area, sir.
Copy. Rolling out.
Eh,
Awaiting orders.
probably not going to be able to get that field base now. No, they're leaving. They're leaving. There we go. That would have been just the two T4Bs, which would have been kind of close, but once they started needing to get over here, I think we would have had it. Because we'd still have the other garrisons, we'd have enough infantry. I think they made the right choice leaving. But it also means we need to kind of drop back in there. Okay, let's send more of these out.
Heading out.
Cover.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm just going to auto-resolve that. I don't care that much about killing the extra individual company there.
Cruiser.
Ariada took Bajik, which I don't like either. I was really hoping the New Republic would pull ahead here. They have Saijo again. That's actually pretty big. Because that means they're connected through Bakura. Maybe they'll be able to take Bomaskori and Endor? Because I'm probably not going to go out to Bomis Quarry. I think what's going to happen over here is attacks on Chardon, Vondark, Solus, Ariadus, Lewis. That's going to be basically the order for that. Alright, and Upriki is open. Okay. Take a look at Bilbringi. We have Corey Starhammer coming back. I'm gonna go from the opposite side, I think. There's not actually that many left. E. Walrus on a diet. Vader's Revenge. Here on Coruscant, we're gonna get Toy Star Destroyer, Thunderchild, Chief hits the fan. And on Kuwat, Paris, Severus Bane, and that's gonna be really close to everything. Though we do need to rebuild a Praetor now. What's the probe droid thingy? It's a little Corvette type thing. Hunter Killer Probot. Which map is this? This is the... Oh shit, what era did we start in? This is Known Galaxy Medium? Or Large? Medium? Medium. Starting in Era 1? Like 4 months ago now, I don't remember.
Invasion commencing.
Okay, Eddie.
Ready. Choose your reinforcements.
They didn't have that much actually here. I'm gonna try to drive into the base that way, and we'll get Rook to do some shenanigans elsewhere.
Roger. Heading out.
Okay, get in the Juggernaut, and you're driving up to the next landing zone. I'll probably get another Dreadnought or Juggernaut to support you with.
Ready. Destination set. Ready. Proceeding.
Okay, now Rook,
Armed and
start your
ready.
shenanigans.
The enemy has been
Ready to serve.
Go capture that.
Armed and ready. Reporting in. Target acquired.
That was a little bit risky. Dropping out the stormtroopers before killing the Hailfires. Okay, one of you needs to get that.
On my way.
I think we might actually just lose all the infantry anyways.
Waiting orders.
Damn, we're not going to be able to get to the artillery. I really wanted to get to the artillery.
Copy. I copy.
Okay, you just get out there.
Transport here. Transport ready. Moving out. Juggernaut ready.
Hellfires are great against basically everything. They are low defensive stats, but
Ready.
like the AoE damage from their missiles can wipe out infantry pretty easily, on top of
And ready.
just their raw damage against vehicles being really high.
As you wish. Attack. Armed and ready. Reporting in.
Okay. Rook,
Your command. It will be done.
you need to retake the landing zone.
Confirmed.
The Ox Morlana gonna be in Imperial Reign? I mean, it's way too early to start talking about any specific content for Imperial Reign.
At your command.
Reporting.
At maximum unit capacity.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Open fire.
they're obviously not going to be like a faction on their own or something, but like the dropship and that kind of thing would be an option if we needed something in that space. With anything else being dependent on how like local forces like that being part of the Empire would get represented. Okay, well, just run away. You did fine, I guess.
Ready.
Yes, Commander.
Unit destroyed.
Transport here.
I really need infantry when I can get that. For now, Rook is gonna have to be that infantry. Then we should be able to get the sensor. Okay, most of the ones that have been following died. Yeah, we can try to get the sensor array and then do some bombing runs on
Order acknowledged.
their base.
Heading out.
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
So let's grab you and then
Attack.
see if we can bomb that without dying immediately. That's not great. That's not ideal. Okay, let's get some stormtroopers.
Transport ready.
Let's get back here.
I copy. Unit destroyed.
Right away.
Yeah, let's try to hold here for a moment
Clear the way for you.
and get that. Probably should have got that further up.
Ready.
I don't know if we're going to be able to pull away from this very long. It doesn't look like there's going to be that much coming in, though.
Reinforcement point contested.
Copy. Ready.
Okay,
Copy that.
get over here.
We've lost the landing zone. Yes, Commander.
One of you can stay on that. Actually, Rook, you can stay on that.
Reporting.
Well, too bad we didn't actually kill that with the other one. So that's their actual faction capital. It makes the most sense to just kill it. Rook, are you there? You are there. You're too small. I can barely see you there in the shadows. I guess that makes you a good assassin, though. So, hey, get back here.
Armed and ready.
All right, swap out duty.
Yes, sir.
Just give me a target. Tank brigade ready. Keep going. Armed and ready.
Roger.
Whatever you wish.
No, the CSA aren't getting a bunch of units.
Attack that target.
That artillery can still help. I think we're close to securing the victory point.
Attacking target.
Like, I think we've killed most of the bigger units. I think we're clear.
Reporting in.
New coordinates.
We are
There we go.
victorious.
The CSA still exists, but this is, those other two planets are probably not going to be too much of a threat. Get the Arda group unlocked. Voral may be general, but he lacks the Shi to really lead our troops into this new era. You need someone like me to point out a problem, someone who can wiggle the vibro blade just right when it's needed and cut their way to the root of the cause. I'll be your tool, you. Just be careful with the rest of your toys. We're gonna get them there. One of my favorite typos that people make when asking about mod stuff, though, is calling rosters roosters. And it makes me sad when people say roster instead of rooster now.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right, they have decided that they want to try to contradict me. They want to claim that they're still a threat. They're not a threat. Their rooster is too small to be a threat right now. Okay, that's not quite what I meant to imply with that. Well, whatever. I meant the ships they have, they don't have enough of them. But it sounded like I meant something else, and I didn't mean that.
Carrot Commander here.
Reinforcements en route.
Maybe we kill a Dauntless or two with the hypervelocity gun on this. I just want to soften them up so that once we do get in with the other fleet from Edda, it's not as big of a problem.
Hypervelocity gun.
Damn it.
What are your orders?
That takes me from thinking there's gonna be 2 dead Dauntlesses to just the 1. But we'll kill some of these smaller ships at least.
Our space station is under attack.
Come about. Carrot Commander here.
Ready for action. Cruiser here.
Reporting. Carrick en route. Charge
Okay.
laser cannons.
This feels like it's a bit of a waste, but I gotta do it. We're not gonna be able to kill the bulwark anyway, so I mean, if we're able to
Attacking.
pull through on everything else, then
Carrot
that'd be
Commander
cool.
here. Come about.
I mean, maybe we could even kill the bulwark. It's just gonna be the bulwark. Hey, these are small. No, I'm getting too
Understood. Moving to sector.
I'm getting too ambitious with that. It's not gonna be the bulwark's not gonna die. It's not gonna happen.
What are your orders? Charge laser cannons.
Station ready. Primary target acquired. Disabling their ion cannons.
IPV's just powder weapons. Get the little chewing going on.
Enemies in range. Firing on the ion cannons.
Yeah, like I could run around the map doing hypervelocity gun cheese, but I'm not gonna waste everyone's time with that. We have an allegiance coming in. I'll lose the station and the shipyard, but like
Carrot Commander here. Attacking. Come about.
Falling out of formation.
Reporting.
what we can do is get closer to it so that it doesn't have as much time to move up.
Form up.
Under
Closer on targets.
Look, I'll waste people's time with it when I need to for the campaign to progress. Because that's not wasting people's time. That's doing the thing that makes the most sense strategically. But right now, when we got an allegiance on its way in, like, I'll take the hit.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Attacking.
Stay in formation. Commencing attack run. Target changing course to intercept.
Is it actually doing better than I thought it would?
Eliminating target. Regroup.
I copy.
But the carracks were a big part of that.
Firing on their lasers.
They're coming in quick.
Reporting.
Reinforcements.
Confirmed. Ready. Bombs deployed.
I'm hit.
Yes, sir.
The heavy weapons
We're being targeted.
are gonna be shit for hitting these IPVs. Right now we're getting a bit too close. I'll try to split it up.
Reinforcements en route.
Fall out. Let's move out. Yes, Commander. Bomber standing by. Ready. Let's go.
Don't run in a straight line. Zigzag. Zigzag.
Keep going. This way. Over there. Location Destination confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed. Forward.
I don't think all of those actually applied,
IPV
but
reporting.
still,
Ready
we
for
did it.
action. Awaiting command.
The parts where you're flying towards the ship, probably not the best.
Initiating attack. Awaiting orders. Bombers.
Bombers, please.
Reporting.
Our space station.
Bombers, please.
Cannons armed. Move to attack. Eliminating target. Attack.
Falling out of formation.
Cruiser here. Fire. Station ready.
Okay, pull poor Golan.
Ready for orders.
Doing all the heavy
Velocity
lifting
open.
right
Full speed.
now. Can I make you turn around or something?
Right away.
No, you're just gonna want to kill the bulwark,
Engines.
which I can or the Golan. I can respect it, but I don't have to be happy about it.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Moving out. Heading out.
Draw their fire.
Fall out. Ready to receive orders.
Our lasers are offline. The torpedo launchers are gone.
I copy. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going. This way. Over there.
All right,
Hypervelocity gun.
I'm back on the wasting time thing. I need to not do that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. We'll move this other set of units coming into to Eddie as well.
Look, sir, it's them.
There's a good chance it tries to retreat on this.
Firing.
Let's move out. Let's go.
All ahead.
Destination confirmed.
What was the other planet that they were attacking?
Attack.
I
Awaiting
missed that
Star
message.
Destroyer standing by.
I'll need to check that again.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Okay, get in there. Hopefully it doesn't retreat just yet.
Commander. Fire.
At least the engines took
All guns. Fire.
some of that damage, so once the shields are down, okay, it's not. It's fine.
Disabling their engines.
They can't get
Destroy
away.
engines.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Firing turbo lasers.
Awaiting your
Are you serious? Did nothing... Did it make it? That was 1%. Okay, thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. Oh, Ubrikia. That's where they're coming in. Okay, so let's take Nauhuda. And then we can send the ground forces back up to Ubrikia then.
Inbound.
Choose your reinforcements.
Order acknowledged.
For some reason, I just got like really afraid of the game crashing. So I'm very tempted to auto-resolve this, even though I have like no reason to believe this battle is going to be any more prone to crashing than anything else. But I'm gonna give myself the peace of mind.
Enemy has been defeated.
I'm just gonna. It was only structures. They didn't have a big garrison, so we're not losing too much on that. But I'm gonna
Planetary
save.
control achieved.
I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna get this knot out of my stomach. Like, again, literally no reason to think it would actually crash there. But the farther we got out from a save, the more it was like, well, I was gonna be very scared. There are going to be new legitimacy groups. There's going to be some other changes to legitimacy. Which groups specifically actually make it in for point 2, I'm not sure. But There, and on top of stuff like Dark Empire being opened up for other factions, there are going to be some other limitations on how getting some of the groups work. So you won't be like stocking up 300 heroes the same way, which I'm sure some people will complain about, but such is life. They'll get over it. There'll be a bit more agency in which ones you get, though, too. Yeah, I guess some of the videos have shown off some iconless Imperial heroes. Gives part of it away. Okay. Move you guys over. Move you guys over. I guess I never actually sent Thrawn back to Eurykia, which I probably should.
I see.
I don't know if they'll get
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
much in there. Yeah, they're not actually sending much. That's we might even be able to kill the ISD there, but it's not worth. I don't want to take the defenses away from Thrawn. I think we'll just have to let that be. Alright. After we've done this battle, I'm going to take the Executor out of this fleet and send it down to Nauhuda. Like, we're starting to get to the point where we're a little bit overextended right now, and I'd rather build up some of those defenses and
At once.
If you insist.
leave enough that we're discouraging attacks or can move stuff back and forth. Well, I guess we know who got the
Super Star Destroyer ready.
escort crew
All sections
carrier
at your command, my lord.
legitimacy group.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
You have something to report.
All sections at your command, my lord. Super Star Destroyer ready.
Copy. Awaiting your command.
Yeah, like this fleet, even without Imperium, I think it's going to be able to discourage some attacks. And we'll check how the eclipse is doing again, because it was at like 60% plus.
Retreat aborted.
Okay. So we send you over here,
Yes, my lord.
or you incur some attacks. This 75%.
Tactical battle imminent.
Vimisari 409 pop. Alright, well, we know how this goes. This is a smaller fleet, technically, in some ways than the other one was, though it is a lot more Home 1 types. That makes the pop a bit wonkier for them, though. I think we're just going to try to kill the Liberties. Like, kill the Liberty with the hypervelocity gun right away. Like, both shots on you. No messing around.
Commander, let's move out.
Let's try to get up to that corner again. Because that might mean we can kill the Coronas as well. Oh, look, you have engines. How nice for you.
Reporting in. Let's go. Cruiser reporting. Location confirmed. Weapons ready. Weapons ready, sir. Ready. Navigating to coordinates. Roger that. Awaiting your command. I copy. Reporting. Reporting. Deploying squadron.
Okay, if the Coronas are far enough ahead, Home 1 types are slow. We can probably do a lot of damage here. Like,
What are your
not
orders?
winning damage, but
Understood.
damage. Damage is damage.
Roger that. Keep going.
There's only the 10 Coronas. That's 50 pop cap of the 400. Then that'll be 75 with the Liberty that's about to die. Unless something body blocks it, which in this situation is probably a high chance. It might be another Liberty that body blocks it, though.
Form up.
I'm pretty confident we'll get 3, maybe even 4 hypervelocity gunshots, so. No, we got it. Okay. So we might even be able to get both Liberties if that ends up being the case. But let's turn you around. Turn you around. Turn you around.
Standing by. What are
You
your
keep
orders?
going back. You keep going back.
Destroyer here.
And turn you around now, too.
Copy.
I'll handle this one with the
We're on the
Wake.
move. Cruiser standing by. I copy.
Gladiator at your command. Heading out. Carrot Commander here.
I'd love having more Carracks.
Copy.
Sadly, that's not going to be what happens.
Yes, sir. Acquiring
Get those
target.
fighters.
Go after
Standing
the
by.
stragglers.
Guns at the ready.
Or
Ready
bombers.
to fire. Ready to fire.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
For another attack.
Advancing on target.
Incoming. Click. Yes, sir.
I'll take care of this.
Get behind
Getting
them.
along.
I copy. Enemy target
Excellent
spotted.
Maybe I won't hit the Liberty with that. I think I have an MC-80B in here somewhere. I thought there was. It's just hidden in the
Closing on target.
Nebula.
Taking fire.
Oh,
Reporting.
you guys get over to that. No, actually, Carracks, you get up to those.
Attack.
You
Star
get
Destroyer
these.
standing by.
Detected.
Reporting.
Pursuing enemy forces.
Average enlisted enjoyer says, just got Thrawn's revenge. Can you tell me what the hell I'm getting myself into? Your first steps into a much larger world. Some other movie quote. Shit.
Draw their fire.
Fire. Yes, sir. Yes,
You're getting yourself into a giant pool of
attacking time on them.
gameplay and Star Wars things that no one's read about for 40 years. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Weapons ready. Awaiting orders.
He won't be around much longer. Engaging the enemy. Target critical.
Yes, Commander. Fire for maximum effect. Systems online.
Attack formation.
TIE interceptor here.
Carrot Commander here. Attacking.
Ready. Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders. Our target priority is the laser. Frequency open.
Reporting in, sir.
Locking on.
Yeah, the fighters and bombers.
Reporting.
For another attack.
Just that's a pain point for us right now.
Come about.
At your orders. Intercepting.
What are your
We're
orders?
not gonna have the ability to kill 5 home 1 types.
Enemies in
What was
range.
hit with that?
Growing position.
Nothing good.
Target locked. Eliminating
Well,
target.
something good, nothing helpful for us.
Carrot Commander here.
Our launch bay has been destroyed.
Attacking.
Ready for battle. Awaiting your command. Fire at will.
Okay, we quickly get through that, then we retreat. Mr. Vicky stream, what's your verdict on the game? I actually really enjoyed it. Like, Canada isn't the most interactive
Come about.
country in the game, or starting area in the game. Like, there's not many tense borders or anything, but I still had a lot of fun with it. Or I'm still having a lot of fun with it.
Returning to your
We
position.
haven't finished that playthrough yet, and I do need to figure out when I'm going to be able to play it.
Beat the cannons.
Like, I think the last 2 Paradox releases have been not the most Paradox releasey, in that they actually feel like reasonably decent games on release. Which is always nice, but not necessarily expected with Paradox. I'd probably kill that fleet with this one.
Coming around.
I want to avoid...
Construction complete.
getting the ground invasion.
Tactical battle imminent.
Well, I'm just gonna let that happen. Where is the eclipse? 80%.
Tactical battle imminent.
Did they move one of them away? No, they didn't. They're all still there. Okay, if we can actually kill these, I will be very happy. Probably hypervelocity on the MC-80B, or try to. But this should be a lot of the forces that are
Choose your
hanging out close to the
engines to
They're in this direction.
Mon Calamari homeworlds.
We're on our way.
Okay, Crimson Command VSDs.
Moving out.
Actually, the ISD ones have enough
Location confirmed.
ion cannons that that's going to be pretty nice for this.
Holding fire for maximum effect. Commander. Moving to coordinates.
The legitimacy groups have a time restriction when a given group could be recruited and be limited due to dying in the lore. It depends on the specifics. So when you unlock them, they're not just gonna go away. There are some that there are some that it'd be like if you start in era 5, for example, if they'd already died, then they'd be removed from the pool. We need enough available at any given point that it's not going to like break the mechanic because we're
Copy.
getting rid of dead ones.
Fire on the engines.
But it also is generally not the kind of thing like
Our primary target. Take out their
with how the sandbox in the game is set up. We tend to take the starting point and have things go from there. So if like someone died in a battle in 17 ABY, but you started in 13 ABY, then like that battle only happens if you kill that person like in the game. So there's no reason to remove them there. But if they were like 90 years old and they died or retired in 17 ABY and you're starting in 13 ABY, that's typically when we'd say, okay, this character is probably getting removed at some point. That's usually how the decision making on that kind of thing goes. But it's often a case-by-case thing as well.
Building started.
Austin Pex and Eddie.
Cruiser reporting. Positioning.
These guys are all going to be waiting for their leader, the Eclipse.
Starting my run.
Awaiting your command.
Construction complete.
And Palpatine as well. He's going to be in there.
Construction complete.
Building under construction.
Do we need that one defended more? Probably not as much right now. Let's get the shipyard.
Construction. Building started.
We'll get some of these with trade ports. Yeah, actually,
Construction.
not you, because you're still building the Eclipse anyways.
Building under construction.
Should I get rid of one somewhere else to put it on that one? That's fine.
Constructing.
We'll get some tax agencies in a few other places as well. Alright, where's this Metal Lorn fleet gonna want to be? Are they more of our own actual units? No. Let's just get them to Slahiron.
Move out.
And Dangor... Get you down to there. Okay, they actually took Bajic. I thought I recruited them up here, didn't I? I thought I got them at Mario. The last legitimacy group we got. But But it looks like they just, they all quit on me.
Awaiting your command.
Construction complete.
Light show. I guess I shouldn't have moved Palpatine until we'd built even more stuff. 3%. Okay, well, if the eclipse is that close to done, I think
Cruiser ready.
we are gonna leave it there for this week, and next week is gonna be the triumphant arrival of the eclipse going into Taruba and Hapes. We'll be finishing off the New Republic playthrough next week. We'll be getting close, but not quite finishing this one next week as well as trying to do the rest of the Sins game and a few other things. But hope you've all enjoyed the series so far. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.